Hey guys, what's going on? Pig Bennis here. It's gonna be a long one. I'm telling you right now, it's gonna be a long one. We got content update. So we'll drop a level 5 up here in Foma. Let's where should we start? I've got no plan, none whatsoever. Let's go to 11, and let's talk about the content. We got new content for Planet Calypso, new content for Cyrene, new content for Arcadia, and it looks like there may have been a major change over there on Entropia with Never Die. So, let's just take a look here. F105 with a level 5. Let's just set us up because I probably won't be looking at the screen too much. There's a shit ton of content. If you guys have anything to do before this may be a long, like a 30-minute vid, or I may cut it into 2. We'll see what happens. Grab a Coke or something right now, because there's a lot to go over. So let's start with Calypso. Let me just set up here. Ore, going for ore. You're alright. Calypso, introduction to the Cyclop Depths. It's a new instance. It's in the southern jungles of Eudoria. And again, you guys can find all this information scattered out throughout the internet. I have not found a reliable source that has all these updates in one particular spot other than going through the client loader. So, pulling this from Planet Calypso forum. New epic mission chain called the Vault Hunter. Does that sound familiar to anybody? Borderlands. It's related to and setting the scene for the new Cyclop Depths instance. The mission starts at Shapiro. So I guess Shapiro, the dude, NPC in Fort Troy. They added a series of item upgrade paths for select few weapon amplifiers, and I believe I read somewhere that's like the older series, the A series. It could include a few others. New mining finders with more varied perimeters. Interesting. Cannot wait to see what that looks like. Introducing 4 new iron challenges: Kingfisher, Aussie Column, and along with 2 missions for yet undiscovered creatures, which I'm guessing is probably gonna be Cyclops and Cyclop Depths, I would imagine. Actually, now that I think about it, I wonder if next island is going to be wiped off the map and they're going to move all those mobs over here to Calypso or to the other planets. Why would they bring Cyclops over here? And I have seen a couple of those globals already, but I have not actually seen Cyclops. So there we go. Pyromancer Calite or Kelte or whatever it is. That's one of them. And Mine Reaver Prowler, I think that's a new one too. So, all right. Kingfisher Iron Challenge. Yeah, we went through that. Updated the graphics for Matfoid, Therafoid Berserker, Therafoid Shaman. Changed the attack types of Therafoid Shaman creature class. Has now a ballistic range attack and an AoE melee attack. Very interesting. Switching it up. Crystal Palace domes have been remodeled, rescaled. A mudslide on Akmal Island has resulted in substantial landscape changes in certain areas, and Treasure Island terrain has been updated, which we were kind of expecting because Death of Fire kind of left a little breadcrumb trail on PCF and a couple of his recent posts saying that. So I was looking forward to that. I do want to hit up Treasure Island, see the changes on there. They fix an issue with creatures not spawning properly on land areas. Also, Haribo gummy bears have been spotted. Now, Harbingers have been spotted southeast of Megavolt Camp, and adjusted the heights and sizes of several of the platforms at the oil rig. I wonder what was wrong there that they had to do that. The entrance to the early cave on Crystal Palace has been moved to the central shopping area below the teleporter. I saw that coming a mile away. And there's a bunch of bug fixes. I'm only going to go over a handful here. Fix broken progression achievements at Thule. Fix an issue that sometimes causes lighting to flicker in some situations. Fixed an issue preventing Calypso cods from attacking avatars. Oh my god, I can't remember the last time I seen a Calypso cod. We got nothing in here. We're going to move on, I think. I don't want to completely blow 300 ped doing the content update. I gotta somewhat pay attention to what I'm doing here. Okay, fix a Tetratov TR5 item info text. Fix auction categories of Merry Mayhem Shingars, male and female, and fix the reward descriptions on the Iron Challenge missions for Krelton. Fix a bug causing ships to take damage when flying into Foma or Crystal Palace. Yeah, I've had that bug a couple times actually. Fix several estate-related issues. You can now attach armor plates to the RX Optac X1 armor parts. By the way, don't forget, north of Corinth, we have that share loot event going on. This one I thought was really interesting. It was fixed incorrect ammunition consumption on some weapons. Yeah. How about that? Think about that for a sec. Some known issues: doors sometimes open and close even though they are locked. Issue with the lodge outpost that causes the interior walls to become invisible. You know, there's actually quite a few of those areas where the interior walls become invisible. In fact, there's the apartments here on Foam has the same issue. Avatars sometimes spawn underground when exiting the Orly Cave on Crystal Palace. Just be aware of that. If you're a CP hunter, avatars can become stuck in the door to the Cyclops depth when relogging inside the entrance. That's probably going to affect everybody that goes in there. Marcinix, all-time high Mind Reaver Stalker. There's a newer HOF right there. Okay, avatars can become stuck in the doors, or so that new arrivals may be placed underneath the teleporter in Port Atlantis when skipping the tutorial to tool. Alright, and also, let me wait for this bomb to drop. Since we're speaking of bugs here, yeah, my tumble toss superior. Let me just show you. Look at this little outfit. I'm just letting my chest hair hang out. Do you have chest hair? No. All right. This is what I get now for my tumble toss, and they had better fix it. Look at that. Look at that. That's fucked up. He holds it. Oh my god, it completely kills the lighting. How's that for your eyes, huh? You like that? You like that? Alright, Mind Arc, let's get on that, alright? Let's get on my Tumble Toss Superior, because you know how I like to hold it. You know, I haven't tried my candy cane. My candy cane's all good though. Okay, so as long as my candy cane's in order, we can continue. So that's pretty much it for Calypso. Did I want to say anything else for Calypso? I don't remember. I will. Oh yeah, fuck yeah! What the hell am I saying? Jesus Christ! Where's the Hall of Fame here? Mining. Congrats to Steve Vai. Congrats, buddy. Nice tower. I think. God, I'm envious beyond all belief, and I wish you were on so I could congratulate you in person. But nice bell car. Yeah. So let's move on here. Let's go on to Cyrene. Why not? A ton of different stuff. Hold on. All right. New dynamic upgrades. Cyrene did something really smart. Oh, there's a perk in. They did something really smart in this content update, and we're gonna get to that. Actually, it's this right here. It's a new dynamic changed area 0x101 Supply Depot, formerly Hunting Grounds TP. This area is designed to be a low graphics area where players can congregate, and has the following features: free water arena. I have no idea what the hell that is. Maybe someone could comment on that and let me know what that is. Also, all terminals and relocated shops. It's got nearby hunting areas, include noob swanting area, and it'll also be the new point of arrival for space. That's smart. Every planet has it. Well, it kind of. You know, Arcadia has the Quarry. It's similar. It's going to be similar to that. Rocktropia has C&D Lagoon. It's going to be similar to that. And Twin Peaks, I would imagine, would be the Calypso equivalent. Although you don't. Well, actually, all those other places you don't arrive in from space, but Siren's doing it, and that's really what they need. Is a smart move. Let's turn around here and let's head back the other way. New dynamic change area Garvers. Something about wasps, about Garvers are starting to set out hives on the ground. Exterminate the threat to gain alkaloids from the Imperium, or ignore this threat to let the Impus Wasps continue to propagate. So it's kind of like, I guess it's kind of like a planet-wide event trying to get players to hop in and take advantage of it, I guess. New creature maturities. Many of the Sirene's local creatures have gained new maturities and have evolved stats such as Living Vortex, Mang Chang, Rhino Beetle, Tide Claw. Oh my god, the Rhino Beetle's getting more maturities. Holy shit. Tide Claw, Sky Wraith, Sea Wraith, and Duster. There are new rare spawns to hunt from some creature spawn areas. New spawn areas also. So that's good. New items also on Sirene. Many new kinds of items to be discovered thanks to the newly formed Ozpin Corporation. Jesus Christ. New weapons, both crafted and looted. New armor plating. New unlimited clothing. Only crafted for the clothing. New to Sirene creature textures. Okay, that's cool. They're introducing textures finally to Sirene. Try to hit up this perk while I'm over here. A new blueprint book in the blueprints terminal. Torleon blueprints, along with 4 blueprints that could be bought from terminal. 3 component blueprints and 1 armor plate blueprint. It's a bad time to mine, I suppose. Or at least up here. New quests. Crag Point West coordinators now have rank 2 for the following missions. The Merfolking Initiative, Scout Bot Cleanup, Freshly Hashed, Insatiable Hunger, Overboard, and You Are Poseidon. Those are the quests. The Epic... Jesus Christ, scared me a little bit. Like, what the fuck? I finally got something. How many drops? How Alright. Alright. Well, I guess that was a given. We need a bunch more of them. New epic quest continues for all players with the Tanhawk tribe. Yeah, so I'm not going to go into all that. New seek and find quest, and the final quest for the first epic quest should now be available, and players should be able to summon Lazadol, the giant sea beast. Actually, you know, I'd really like to see some of this stuff come to fruition and get it on video. Maybe I'll try to get a group of people together or tag along if somebody has summon Lazriel or whatever hell his name is. I'd really like to see that, and I'm sure a shit ton of other people really like to see that, because all these new content items, or all these new mobs and everything, a lot of people just never get to see, and it's a damn shame, because really it's some cool shit. So I'd really like to see that. Lazadol, sorry. And that's the first epic quest. I wonder what you get as a prize for that. Also, in the Colosseum in Janus, you can spend 1 Imperium key cube to summon a special random creature that could drop many different types of items, including blueprints, weapons, armor, attachment, and mining tools. That's pretty fucking cool. You know, Siren's got a lot of cool ideas. I will give them that much. It's too bad that the planet isn't utilized as much as it probably should be. That's a large iron. At least we're starting to get a little something here. Marsimex. I guess that's the new mob. I looked at it, I thought it said Mucinex. For like allergy sufferers. Okay. Shit ton of changes. There's been a couple new additions to the hub. You guys could check that out on sirenforum.com if you wanted to. Just a couple. Changes to Planet Sirene. Okay, here we go. Some items auction categories have been fixed. General start room improvements. A revival base has been added near the high level Zeladoth areas. Some loot drops have been improved. All HK series blueprints should now function correctly. Puny Pleeks animation has been fixed. The lava in Tamangang volcano should reach the bottom of the volcano now. Old Alpha Zeladoths now correctly do damage at close range. The large building in the Duster area has been improved. Many typographical and grammatical errors have been corrected. All flamethrowers should now support BLP amplifiers. Oh, how cool is that? Sorry about that, guys. Didn't mean to cough in your ear. Event areas now have creatures inside of them. Arc. Elite armor pieces now have the correct durability. Whew. Ranked HK 1750 now has increased range to be more in line with other HK series laser rifles. The mission, they're taking our minerals, now has the correct counter object. You have to destroy 10 drill bots, not 5. All armors should now appear correctly when equipped. All clothing has undergone general improvements, especially the female clothing. They put in parentheses. Many creature spawners have been increased in all densities across Cyrene. There's been token changes. It's also harder to trap creatures on Cyrene. The wild speed and size has been adjusted to avoid exploits. The Spear Vehicle series on Cyrene has undergone some name and stat changes. And I'm not going to read all them off because there's a bunch of them. But pretty much it looks like all the spears have been changed. For instance, I'll give you that. Spear MK3 is now the Spear MK4 limited. Really? Interesting. Okay. Changes to the hub again. And of course, there's a bunch of known issues, and we'll just read off a couple of them, and then we'll move on to Arcadia. Okay, the Spear Destroyed model becomes invisible. This issue is currently being looked at. The supply depot, which I mentioned earlier, is incorrectly shown double on the teleporter list. Alright, that's no biggie. In the hub, there is an issue where this stat override does not work correctly. This is currently being looked into. All Siren vehicles have default sounds. This will be addressed in a future patch. That's not a big one either. Ravenous swamp lurkers disappear sometimes. Yeah, that could be terrible. They're looking into that. Some quality changes information blueprint book. ARC is incorrect, and this issue is being looked into. Pretty much they're all being looked into, by the way. The Vampiric Slicer Limited is missing its model. Some creature sounds are not working correctly. Paradigm Shoe Series 1 and 2 female, as well as Paradigm Pants Series 1 and 2 female, are incorrectly flagged as limited and will be changed to unlimited in the mini patch. I gotta watch where I'm going here. And then some blueprint strings are still incorrectly blueprints and not blueprints. What? Some blueprint strings are still incorrectly blueprints and not blueprint. Oh, I see. Okay. Whew. You guys tired? I'm tired. Let's let's just get Never Die out of the way. Okay. Last video I was talking about Never Die and his branding issue, and maybe he didn't think it was a branding problem. And I honestly, from his responses on the Never Die forum, I didn't think it was a big deal. There's some gangonite. But apparently, I didn't think he thought it was like a big deal. And I know he was looking into it and people had given their opinion about it. Like I mentioned last video, a lot of people thought maybe it was just an economical thing, that a lot of the cocktails and ores and stuff don't have a use, and there's not a lot of useful crafting items on the planet. And then, only a few people actually said, now it's the Never Die branding. But apparently, he's gonna reduce the Never Die branding. And this was just released a little while ago tonight, a few hours after the patch, unless I'm just catching it late. But let me read off to you what he's got on NeverDieNews.com. Okay, it says Never Die is dead. Long live Tutankhamun. Yeah, that's what we got here. It appears an anonymous hacker group hacked into the Entropia source code and obliterated almost all Never Die branding and mythology from Entropia and replaced it with the name of an ancient boy king. A note assumed to be from the hacker group was found pinned to the door of Club Never Die in New Harlem. Tell mama, no more BS excuses. Fix the freaking economy. Never Die is dead. Long live Tutankhamun.